Hello friends! Welcome to Famous Art and Artists. I'm Miss Jessica.
And I'm Miss Elizabeth.
And we're so happy you're here. This month we are going to be learning about Claude Monet. And we're so happy you joined us. This is going to be our last art series for a couple of months. We'll take the summer off, but we will be back in September.
Yes, we
with
will.
New artists. So, Miss Elizabeth, would you like to tell us about Monet?
I sure would.
Claude Monet was born in 1840 in France. When he was 5, his family moved to the Normandy coast in France. His time spent by the sea as a child helped to shape his view of nature, which later became an important factor in his art. He began selling drawings and sketches when he was 15, and then he began to study art under the guidance of a local artist. This artist introduced him to the concept of painting from life outside in the open air, which was a technique that was unusual at that time. Previously, landscapes were painted in art studios from recollections or memories. Painting direct impressions of landscapes in open air became his preferred method for creating art. Monet then spent several years traveling, studying artwork from all over the world, and practicing his art amongst the many other prominent artists of the time period. Claude Monet's artwork depicted subjects as he perceived them. He frequently painted landscapes and scenes from nature, focusing heavily on light and weather in the scenes as well as movement. His paintings emphasized the effect of the entire scene instead of details. He also focused on vibrant colors and short, vivid brushstrokes. Claude Monet and other artists who painted in this style were called Impressionists. The name for this movement was derived from the title of one of Monet's paintings called Impression Sunrise. In a brief departure from his typical subjects, he painted a series of paintings depicting the Gare Saint-Lazare train station in Paris. This series represented a break from his typical subject, nature, in favor of mechanical subjects. In the later half of his life, Monet bought a house and land and then designed and created a water lily pond, which became the subject of some of his most famous paintings. Even with the vision problems he developed, he continued to paint nearly up until his death. Claude Monet's large body of work and role as one of the leaders of the Impressionist movement has left a long and enduring legacy. Impressionism continues to be one of the most well-known and popular artistic movements. Monet's brushstroke techniques, large canvases, attention to light, and repetition of images have influenced many other artists, and Impressionism itself is considered the basis for modern and contemporary art.
That was wonderful. Thanks, Elizabeth.
All right, guys, so our craft for this month is a fingerprint painting, and this is what ours looks like. And this is how we made it.
All right, that's how we did our craft. Yours can look like anything you want it to, but everything you'll need for it is going to be in your art bags. You're gonna get the canvas and a bunch of different paints. You can mix the colors and make whatever colors you want with it. Plus, you'll also be getting your collector pin. If you've been going along with the art series with us all year, you should have quite the collection. And this month you'll get a beautiful piece of artwork from Monet and lots of other activities in there. We also put extra stuff in there that's super fun to do. So come down to the children's desk to see us and pick up an art kit while supplies last. And we want to thank you so much for joining us today. Again, just a reminder, taking a little break for summer. We will be back in September with a whole bunch of new artists. We're already really excited and planning what we're going to do.
We're so excited.
Please join us again. All right, and we like to end our famous art and artists every time with our favorite quote from Picasso.
Every child is an artist.
Goodbye, friends.
Bye, guys.